Hey everybody, I'm James Michelle. Sorry it took so late, but the reason I went too late was A, because I need to find the lustrous orb, and then I finally found it, but I'm still not that obtained. And B, I was patiently waiting for something. So let me get my HM slate for swimming, which is going to be you. And I need Kyogre, since I wanted to show off Primal Kyogre. Kyogre also comes with a signature move, which is called Origin Pulse, which I already mentioned. However, like I mentioned before, after you have captured Groudon, you are able to use this blue orb and give it to the Kyogre. So, because of Max, well, since Maxie just explained how you can use the red orb to give it to Groudon, and then it will primal onto its primal version. So, and Kyogre comes with its also primal version when you fight him in Sapphire. He doesn't need to have used Origin Pulse, but I do need to actually have skill for that. I find let's see, we find actually some birds. Then we'll go to search for the Lost Orb, and then we'll head off to Victory Road. So let me find some. Also, you'll know what that sound was. That was my finger hitting my money for Pokemon Super Music Dungeon, which I'm getting next week. Friday the 26th, which I'm getting them ordered because it's always going to get tomorrow. So my game I'm getting is on the 27th. Okay. So this is how Primal Kyogre looks like in case you know. Yeah, that looks very beautiful. Also, Kyogre, if you use Surf, you can able to ride on him, and well, if you make him an HM safe for Surf, which I'm actually gonna do since I really like using Surf, since Kyogre is an interesting Pokemon if you use Surf on him. So I will put Zygarde back in, and I will have a Gyarados in for Waterfall, since Waterfall is the most powerful Gyarados if you want to train it with it. So I will give Kyogre the Surf and Dive so that you can see an extra effect on him. So since this is supposed to be about Palkia, so because I'm going to search for the legendary Lustrous Orb, so let me give first Dive, since that's really awesome. Since, like I mentioned before, surfing with Kyogre is a dream, in my opinion. I always want to like to surf with Kyogre. So let's get rid of Aqua Ring, even though it's really good. And now for Surf, which is a powerful water type move. Primordial Sea is basically lets Thunder be 100% accuracy, which is very good. Make water type moves boosted by 50%. Abilities for the water Rain gets activated in case you want to know, and makes fire types move useless. So let's get a Gyarados, since I really want to serve with we want to have a Gyarados use Waterfall, since I do have a Gyarados with me. You can get one in top of the city here. So let me get Gyarados. See, where's my Gyarados? There's my Gyarados. Only need to get Hydro Pump away, since that's not no. Hydro Pump is very powerful, but I guess I can get rid of Ice Beam. So, Waterfall? Not on Izanagi. How can Palkia learn Waterfall? Useless on Palkia anyway. I'm more specifically using Palkia as a special attack, since then you can use my favorite attack, basically, Dragon Pulse. Gyarados learn Waterfall. Okay. So now, for me to search for the Lustrous Orb, I need to go to Route 129, basically. 129. So let's find that. I always love using the untill. Why do you want to do that if you just can fly over? So let me see where I can find the Lustrous Orb. It's in small free seaweed in the easternmost part of the route. And according and hidden, and I know that it's also on the water, since both the Lustrous Orb and the Gracious Orb are on the water. So this will be for Palkia, and oh, speaking of which, Palkia has those gigantic wings, you see. 129. So let me first search for it. 129. So this is right. Yes, 129. So I can find the Lustrous Orb here. And let me first check which of the Creation Trio's orbs I actually have, since that's the other part of the routine as the Creation Trio. In the Creation Trio, which is let's see. I got let me search. I only have only the Adamant Orb. Okay. Only the Adamant Orb, not the Gracious Orb nor the Lustrous Orb. So if you surf with a Kyogre, you are able to ride on his back. And if you want to know what's so special about that, not only does it look cool, your hitbox is very big, so it's really good for if you want to do with water surfing. So, in small scale of seaweed in easternmost part around. Okay. In easternmost part. Okay. Shut up. Okay, so Fisher meaning here. The Kyogre is in the sky, which makes it even more pretty. And even bigger, so let me see if you can find that. Oh, here's it. In the oh wow, Kyogre's too big. Easternmost. Okay, here I can go here. Should be. Yeah, see this Kyogre. This is how you see the Kyogre just swimming. It's really like a dream. See, in easternmost part. Well, let me just. It's really pretty with serving as Kyogre here. It's really pretty, isn't it? Oh, problem is his box is too big. It's too big just to. He's also. Yes, that's the Splash Blade. Why didn't I want to say that? Southeastern, but it's the most eastern part, so we need to go up basically. So, Splash Blade boosts the power of water type moves. So I'm close actually, the most eastern part. So let me first check it. Let me just go up, and I'm pretty sure I need to go there just to get myself the Lustrous Orb. So the Lustrous Orb is by far the most important item for the legendary Pokemon Palkia. I cannot go there. Probably because of Kyogre is once again too big, so I wasn't right to bring actually Whale in. Then again, I'm dumb. So be right back when I found the Lustrous Orb. Okay, let's see if Whale finally gets me the Lustrous Orb, which you really need to have for Palkia, since Palkia is like I mentioned before. That's a blue shard, which you can trade that for a easternmost part of the thing. So let me mash the A button, which is something we're really good at. Yes, you can. Easternmost part, so pretty sure somewhere around here. Not here, not here. Not here, 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 not here. Lustrous Orb, that is it. That is the Lustrous Orb. Lustrous Orb, like I mentioned before, is an item specifically for the legendary Pokemon Palkia itself. So let's see what it says. A beautifully glowing orb to be held by Palkia. It boosts the power of dragon and water type moves when it is held by Palkia. So let's give Palkia the lustrous orb, so now Palkia is a lot more stronger. Also, this cow has wild poke on it, so you can have a... Okay. I'm pretty sure that was a relic count, which I actually want to count them on for the normal for its normal form, basically. Yeah, I need to do that. So let me just use the water pulse, and then I need to go and do this. So water pulse or Edoshi. Oh my god, I keep thinking he has water pulse, even though he has hydro pump. Yes, I will be right back. And we're back. And yes, and so I'm gonna have Waylord bring me to the victory road since I'm going to finish the game.
Oh yeah.
So, and many people find that even though we had an epic moment of all times, it's still not over yet to the epicness. If you want to, if there's, what the fuck is that sound?
I don't know.
I've heard it. I heard it before. Maybe if it's Finian. If it's Finian, I'm gonna rage.
Why?
I
like Finian.
So yeah. Finian. Many people call it also. I like its design, but it's by power, it's not enough. Also, what I really like in this game, there are ace trainers surfing.
Yeah, that's cool. Because I never showed that.
And I saw a Pokemon theme, which is probably a Pelipper since I saw the wings. And it was a tentacle. You can see that these guys are trying to get over a waterfall. Like, I don't believe it. A Surfo like me can climb a waterfall? The Asian move waterfall. Rumor has it that you use it unless you do. You can't use it unless you defeat the Sutalba City Gym Leader Wallace. Rumor. True fact. Yeah, it's true fact.
Because you can do it.
Zero Gyarados.
Yeah, you got it.
Whoa!
Oh god, what the fuck is that?
I accidentally hit the book. When I mean when I hit the book, I'm using my webcam here, which is what you see me using recording. I had it on I'm putting it on a book so that you can see the screen perfectly.
That's kinda like how I do it with my Fire Music recordings.
Yeah. So now we got the Lustrous Orb, which is Palkia's signature item.
Yep.
So yeah. Let me put you back in, and let's see. Palkia, I'm missing. Maybe you put you back in. So I know that my team. I keep forgetting my team. I know I had Blaziken. Blaziken, and what else did I also got since I forget my team? So you got you. Zygarde. I forgot Zygarde. So yeah. Also, I went to the, see, do I have it? Yes, I have. Let me see. Yes, I got the Gardevoir eyes. If you have defeated Groudon, you can go to Wanda, which is, she will mention she had two Mega Stones, and she will give it, she had gave one to Wally. Yes. And and it's very fitting if you can use one that Megastone you use for against Wally, since we're going to have a nice boss fight against Wally, which many people find is one of the best boss fights in the entire game. I need to surf apparently.
Yeah, of course.
Since I forgot that this is, of course, that a region which you expect surf everywhere. And I thought I'm not going to surf anywhere, so I'm going to take Kyogre with me there apparently. Replace it with, I'm gonna replace, it with Zygarde, since Zygarde's level 75.
Okay.
So I will put Kyogre in just for surfing, since I'm pretty sure there are 2 moments ready to use surf. One at the entrance and one almost at the end.
Do you want to have one of my surfers?
Hmm?
Do you want to have one of my surfers?
No surf?
I feel good Pokemon that can surf.
No, I'm using Kyogre. And like I mentioned before, Kyogre's hitbox is bigger than any other surf. There are other Pokemon that you can have. They have a model for you to surf, and they have extra. Yes. Yes. And there's also Wilma, which if you use that for and there's also a glitch for Wilma since it's the only Pokemon of those which is non-evolved, and I suggest not using Wilma since it just is another Pokemon you can surf. Well, it looks fancy. And like I mentioned before, Sharpedo is basically you speedrun the entire place. So I'm pretty sure you also need strength, and lucky I know that my Dusknoir has surf. That's strength. Strength and surf is basically your needs, basically. Sigilyph, and different from this Victory Road and the one from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, there are different Pokemon here by trainers. And of course, my only ways is with my moves which get boosted by Palkia's Lush Resort. Also, one true fact about Kyogre. Kyogre, you probably think you want to know how Kyogre is able to create the sea, since Rhydon is supposed to be the creator of the land, and Kyogre is the creator of the sea. Then but Kyogre is an orca. You probably if he's not able to do that with just without land, then I will be able to create one. True fact, Kyogre can fly.
Can Kyogre fly?
He can fly, but he cannot use the move fly. It's just like Palkia's wings, since both young Palkia has an aura that allows it to fly. Kyogre can just float across the land, so that's why he's able to create the sea by just floating across.
Okay.
So that actually gives a little more badass point. So you have an orca that flies across the land just to create his home turf, and other Pokemon as well. Yes. The new vision from this road is indeed victory. Ace Trainer Hope. Ooh, Frostlass!
That's one of my favorite ice types.
Yeah.
That's not my favorite.
Yes. I remember that the Snorunt has 2 evolutions. Frostlass is one of them. Yes, you want to have a female Snorunt. I recommend a female one of the male ones. Because if you have a male Snorunt, it will evolve into Glalie. Even though it has a Mega Evolution, it's not the best one.
Mega Frostlass for the next Pokemon game. I can call it.
Yes, that will be even more better since if they do use a Mega Frostlass Ice in the game, then I will basically just give up everything I just said and just use Frostlass myself, since I'm not the biggest fan of ice types. Because the only ice type I really like is Q-Web. Once a dragon type, always a dragon type, what I say. What do I hear? I hear a sound.
Yeah, I heard that too. I know that too. Probably someone that Pokemon does it.
Your luck is about to run out. Your fate is to fall before me. Is that my fate? Hitmontop. Oh, Hitmontop.
It's a mystery.
I really like that Hitmontop's animation is just like in Pokemon. It's dancing.
Yep.
It's always dancing.
Hey, look at the move. Hey, don't flash me, little thing. Oh, you flash me. Damn it. Dancing.
Agility. Why you should use agility when you already have that?
I don't know.
And now you can faint. Well, it's really one of those Pokemon I love to dance. It's like there's so many dancing Pokemon out there. I mean, there's Miraculous, there's Victini that is a cheerleader. No joke. And of course, Ludicolo. Oh no.
That's really ridiculous.
You know, said that Kyogre's level 70. Okay. The Zygarde's level 35. My Espeon is a little bit more over level. Level 60, by the way. So, yeah. And I'm gonna hit these levels up perfectly. No! It's just an old hat.
Alright.
So, super repel. I don't want to say.
Excuse me for a minute, I'm going to get a drink because I'm thirsty as fuck.
Sure. I made it this far for a couple times, but the last stretch is so long. Ooh, Mama, it just. I really like what they did with Mama. Because its only weaknesses are now ground and fire. No joke. Only ground and fire. Since it's now a steel fairy type. 2 weaknesses. My dream ends here again. Oh, poor guy. It's almost like if you go off into. You look alright for a kid. I can totally get into this. You look alright for a kid. I really like to keep saying that you are in for a kid. Street Tug Regan would send out a Houndoom. By far one of the best Gen 2 Pokemon. A Dark Fire type? Is it still the... I want to know if Houndoom is still the only Dark Fire type. Since that's still the case, his reputation still stands as the only Dark Fire type, outside of Houndour, which is just the Revolution one. Shift Tree. Okay. Wait for it, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just saw Mega Blaziken's animation.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Also, I want to know, can you look this up? Is Houndoom the only Dark Fire type?
Houndoom not the only Dark Fire type.
Which one is that?
Houndour is a Dark Fire type.
Yes, but I'm not counting in him as well since it's an evolutionary line.
I think there is another Dark Fire type, but I'm not sure.
If you're thinking about Chandelure, that is a Ghost Fire type.
No, I'm not thinking about Chandelure.
Just check it out. It says here water, since if it's water, then I'm going in the great path. And water is basically saying you're going to good path. I'm pretty sure those two uses Scrow and Sock. Okay. I've no time for idle talk. Let us see your conviction. Expert Theodore, which appeared also in the demo, and uses a lot of Pokemon. Speaking of Sock, apparently.
No, there aren't any other Dark Fire types.
So it's still the only Dark Fire type for so many years. Make it still unique.
Next we're going to get a Steam Pokemon, so Water Fire.
Yes, the almighty Volcanion, which is one of the... Volcanion reminds me a little bit of Arceus, since you see him just as a legendary Pokemon, even though it's a mythical Pokemon.
Yep.
Even though what the term of mythical Pokemon, it's a fancy word for event Pokemon that appears not as normally way. So those are, let me just say all the mythical Pokemon just for real quick, since now there are... Yeah. Yeah, so I'm still, it is supposed to be still considered mythical things. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and other ways. So, mythical Pokemon are Pokemon that appears in the game only through special events, either from boss fights or just by given. And now, because of the 20th anniversary, there is one mythical Pokemon given each month outside of the Arceus. They are...
I need to get to our game stuff.
Yeah.
No.
That's Game Mania. That's Game Mania. Since Serby mentioned that you... Yeah. Yeah. If you don't know which one those are, and February comes with Mew, so in 4 days it will expire, so... Yeah.
That's your Mew, guys.
Yeah. Mew, these Pokemon are all over 100, apparently. And next month comes Celebi, Gen 2 mythical Pokemon. Yeah. And the next one comes with Jirachi. Skipping the Arceus, since it's still a mythical Pokemon, is like Shepard mentioned before, it's an required boss fight in this game. And post-game, so but still counting as a post-game in the post-game story. So yeah. Yeah. Then comes Manaphy. I'm pretty sure because they only give Manaphy and not Fiona, since Fiona counts as a mythical Pokemon, but the only way to get it is by breeding Manaphy.
Yep.
So it's basically a baby mythical Pokemon. Interesting words. The next one after Manaphy comes with Darkrai, which once again looks like a legendary, even though it's a mythical. Then comes Shaymin, and then comes Arceus. And apparently Japan gave too many events with that Arceus and gave it weird moves. Then comes Victini. I forgot about him. Since
yeah, Victini is a mythical.
Yes,
although he looks like legendary.
Yeah.
Nobody has him. Almost nobody.
Then comes Keldeo, which is supposed to be in the same group as the legendary Source of Justice, which are indeed legendary Pokemon, so they have a mythical Pokemon in their midst. Then comes Meloetta. Then comes
Pokemon that everybody wants.
Yeah. Then comes Genesect, which indeed is a mythical Pokemon.
There are other Pokemon that everybody wants in GTS.
Yes. And there were also some 2 events behind, and yeah, after Genesect, the event is over, and yeah. The other 2 are, other 3 are Hoopa, Diancie, and Volcanion, which are like this is Dragon Tamer, which are very flashy, so as you can see. Oh, speaking of water dragon types, the battle against the water dragon type, Kingdra versus Palkia. The only 2 water dragon types, apparently. Since Kingdra becomes a water dragon type when it evolves into Kingdra, of course, since you need basically have a dragon skill, which is a 5% chance from a Horsea and Seadra. Then you need to trade it, and then you can trade with somebody, so it becomes a Kingdra, and then becomes a water dragon type. Palkia is just a plain out, just water dragon type. And Palkia, just like Lugia, has a type that doesn't make any sense unless you look a little bit more in the lore of them. Since Palkia is supposed to be like, of course, it's a master of Pokemon Pearl. Pearl the fun underwater, guys. And space itself is an area where you cannot survive the longest, including in underwater, since you would then drown. So, kind of gruesome. And Lugia also doesn't make sense for its fighting unless you know that Lugia isn't either going to the sea, even though it didn't come from the sea. And it's supposed to be, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a psychic flying type because of the it stops storms with its mind and wings. Just because of its job as a psychic flying type. And that's just basically good. So, cross shot. And the reason I'm not spamming that move, the space event and hydro pump, because it only has 5 PP. So that's why I'm using that actually. I will use a full restore, so because I need to do 2 things at once. I've actually increased the volume since I'm pretty sure nobody actually heard you correctly. In case. Psychic, and there goes with Musharna. Speaking of Musharna, its de-evolution was actually the Shadow in Gen 1 actually, since in Lavender Town just mentioned a little girl which supposedly wanted a chunky Pokemon with a floral pattern and also be supposed to be quick.
And thus Muna was born.
Yeah. Even though Muna and Musharna are those Pokemon which get really underestimated.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna use Calm Mind since its animation is pretty. That's so pretty. So, Orsphere. And there goes that Primeape. Primeape is also the fastest fighting type in Gen 1 actually.
Yeah, it is.
So, I'm pretty sure the fastest fighting type in general is Keldeo. So, okay, we're almost there since I recognize those staircases.
You recognize those staircases?
Yes, those stairs and this room in general. Since Golbat had no time, since there aren't any wild Pokemon here, so that's why the Golbat's saying, "Oh, this is wild Pokemon, yuck, yuck, yuck." Also, there is news report. Currently making his way along is a trainer who is a longtime friend of the show, Zekrom, and today's program will deliver a message of encouragement to Zekrom. Mom, can you hear me? It sounds like you're working really hard. Don't work too hard though. Make sure you get plenty of rest when you feel tired. Zekrom, at least you made it through victory roads. As a parent, I'm proud of you and your Pokemon. There's nothing less for me to teach you. Believe in yourself and keep charging ahead until you're the Pokemon League champion. Best of luck! Those are some inspiring messages. Zekrom's proud parents. Oh, there's also really bad. I'm not gonna ruin this thing. This is really one of my favorite things.
Turn up the sound.
I actually already did it. So
Turn up the sound more.
I can't. It's already a match. So let's begin. Ah, Zekrom. I bet you must be surprised to see me in a place like this. The promise that we made back then. Thank you for keeping your end of it. It was really thanks to you that I could make it this far, Zekrom. It was only because I lost to you back then that I could become even stronger. I'm sure that you and your Pokemon must have had to overcome a lot too. To make it all the way here, right, Zekrom? Everyone's grown so much. And now we'll finally get to see just what we all can do. Standing here, facing you, again gives me the chills. But I won't give up. I won't lose anymore. My Pokemon have given me the courage and strength to fight. I have to win for their sake. So get ready. Here I come. Everyone's favorite moment against Pokemon Trainer Wally, and this music is basically delivering it all.
It's one of the best fights in the game.
Yes, and also this battlefield is really pretty. You're just standing here in a field of flowers. Okay, where's the badass points? I want to see badass points here. It's raining all over me. So yeah, Wally is by far one of the best fights. Even though this fight is kind of a joke, but there are ways to. This can be a little challenging if you not come prepared, and I come prepared, of course.
You always come prepared.
Yes. Also, there aren't a secret boss against Wally, which wasn't.
And that one is hard to get. Me and Second both didn't get it yet.
Yes.
Because we do teamwork.
Yes. Yes. I'm not going to use Mega Blaze again. Like I mentioned before, it's more satisfying if you use Mega Gardevoir at this last Pokemon. And also, because of the news said that his walls are indeed evolving, that makes saying that his walls is fully evolved right now.
And that is cool.
Yes.
He's kind of like the guy that grows next to together with you.
Yes. In Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, he comes here with a Gardevoir. However, not in this game.
I don't think he appears in Ruby and Sapphire at all.
Yeah, he does still appear, but he appears at the end. In Emerald you find at the beginning, while in Ruby and Sapphire you find at the end, like here.
Oh, well, I only played Emerald, so that's probably the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I mentioned before, he comes with a fully evolved different Pokemon as well, so it's really different than he comes with. So also, for a little kid that has a really sickness of him, it's really fitting, it's really surprising to come all the way here while Groudon was busy with his drought and while we were busy quelling that.
Wait, he is a sickness?
He's a sick boy.
What kind of sickness does he have?
Asthma.
Asthma?
Yeah, so he has breathing issues, should we say. But
How do you know?
Because that's supposed to be saying, like, he's not, he's, like, always, since shy, sounds sick, and keeps saying, and those parents keep saying about his health. Since that's actually supposed to be saying, he's sick.
Yeah.
In two ways. He's not only sick in his condition, but also sick with that he's sick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
And now we're going to the last Pokemon. Like I mentioned before, in Ruby Sapphire Emerald, he comes with a Gardevoir, right here it comes with a Gallade.
Remember that other Mega Stone that was given away?
It was a Gallade Ice. And like I mentioned before, using Mega Gardevoir against his Gallade is very satisfying.
And it's so beautiful.
Yes. So apparently my Gardevoir is fast. That changed. That will change since Mega Gallade is a fast bulky sweeper. It has a good special defense and very good physical attack. It's dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Yeah. That's why I'm using Calm Mind, just to crash that.
Increase your stats.
Yes, increase the stat and close combat.
Yep.
Okay.
Close combat.
I'm pretty sure he comes with a competitive moveset with Gallade. Sword Dance, Psycho Cut, Earthquake, and close combat, of course.
Yeah.
So,
like, how did you together that stuff?
Yeah.
You just used it.
Yeah. And of course, because I use the Calm Mind, like Gallade goes down. And like I mentioned, it's very satisfying, and I even feel satisfaction right now. I've lost. Ah! For someone who is sick, you don't expect him to say "arr." Zekrom, you and your Pokemon too. Thank you for not holding back when you battle against us, for not holding back when you beat us, and Galay, everyone, thank you so much. I feel like I've been able to take another step forward thanks to you. Oh, I know. I'll give you this to keep. I hope it will remind you of your battle with me, and with Galate, and the rest of my team. He will give you a Dawnstone.
Ooh.
If you have a little Curlia as one of your partners, Blackbomb, I hope you might use that Dawnstone on it for me, while I had a female counterpart. I couldn't beat you this time, Zekrom, but I'll stay here and continue training. And one day, look out, I swear I'll catch up to you one day. And when
Never gonna happen.
When I do, promise we'll battle again. That's a promise I tend to live up to. Also, there's also a super secret boss fight against him, where he has other different Pokemon. For example, he comes with a full team of 6, and his Delcatty is replaced with I'm pretty sure, a Garchomp.
Garchomp.
Yes, he comes with Garchomp.
Garchomp is the most overpowered Pokemon in this entire game. Well, one of the most overpowered Pokemon.
One of the most overpowered. However, something I really want to like. One of my favorite things in the entire game, and kinda hate it at the same time. You go here because you beat Groudon, and you see a little Sparky Barkley here.
Sparky Barkley?
Which I always say. This
Sparky Barkley runs his rule.
Yeah. So, last time we met, with the, last time we actually got a Megazone, was the one of Mewtwo X, and there is a Mewtwo Y somewhere in this game.
Why?
Yes, you probably wonder where it is.
Why is it here?
Yes, it is literally here in front of the Pokemon League. Why did
I place it here?
I don't know. If you want to know how Mega Mewtwo Y is as a Pokemon, a deadly special sweeper, even more deadly than himself.
I love Mega Mewtwo Y. It looks better than X, and I am playing X version because that's the one I prefer.
Yes. And also, its ability makes it Darkrai's nightmare. Insomnia.
Fun.
Yes. It has insomnia for its ability. It makes it that it never sleeps.
If everyone gets Darkrai, you have to have Mewtwo with the Mewtwo Y. Have fun. I think that's not right.
Yep, you can just use Ore Spear at it and then it will wreck it down. So, yeah, I'm going to heal my Pokemon since Wally did do a lot of damage.
Yeah, Wally is amazing in this game.
Amazing,
and
he
was just a little dick boy,
little brat.
Little brat, and now he's just amazing.
Yes.
I love what they've done with him.
Yes, when you first encounter him, he's cute. Then he starts to mature a little bit, and when you finally meet him, you feel him a full-grown badass. Yes. Now we're going on to the Pokemon League, which is a little different in this game, since there are 2 Pokemon here, and if you fight them in the rematches, they use this Mega Evolved Pokemon.
That's cool.
Yes. Let me think. Which is the first one? Which is Sydney, which is a Dark type. Yes, Dark type. And Polygon comes with Force Sphere. And also, I'm going to buy a little bit more potions. Yes, 15. You know, you should always be over prepared. And a lot of revives.
A lot of revives.
Yes. Only trainers who collect all 8 gym badges may go beyond this point. Please permit us to evaluate your worthiness, trainer. Trainer, believe in yourself and your Pokemon, and go forth! Now, unlike X and Y and Black and White, and of course its sequel, you cannot choose your way. It's basically a straight path, well, a badass scenery.
Yep. Look at those doors opening menacingly.
Yes, I'm pretty sure because you probably wonder why is it here and why do you see a desert-like place? Well, this is a dark bag gym. I'm pretty sure it's because you see him you see the light in the dark, basically.
And you should pay extra attention with the ghost types
Yes.
first introduction, because something creepy may happen.
Yes. Welcome, Challenger. I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. Always safe when you face them.
If you die, you have to do it all over again. And if you were a stupid kid like me back in the day, you didn't have revives with you and went through the Elite Four without revives.
I like the look that you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. That's good, looking real good. Alright, let's get down to the kind of battle that can only happen here in the Pokemon League. Okay, even more badass scenery from that. And you can always see shadows of the Elite Four members, and you see what types they move with the respect. You see that they use a haze for Sydney. And we have Mariana, you know what happens. Zoom in.
Why do I always like to zoom in on Mariana?
Yeah,
It's not that good of a Pokemon.
every single boss fight against Maxie and Oxy and against Sydney's Mariana, it comes with a zoom in against Mariana. Every single time.
Always. Every time. Every day of the week.
Yes, and because I'm using fighting type, it's going to be a joke. However, it comes with a grass dark type. So, speaking of which, it comes with a shift tree, which is actually his partner. However, the only Pokemon I actually want to mention which Pokemon he's going to use for Mega Evolve and Mega Bio those Pokemon. In case you want to know which Pokemon is going to Mega Evolve in the thing, since if you actually want to get all of the Pokemon, since they also give you all the starters in this game. Outside the console,
All of them.
Outside of the Kalos and console Pokemon, there's even X and Y.
So basically, Gen 6 is all a starter giveaway.
Yes, all legendary Pokemon, all starters.
What were they thinking?
Very good, apparently, since all these starters are really good match, and especially the Johto and Kanto. Oh, this is Pokemon I want to mention. Absol. He will use a Mega Absol when you're going to face him in the rematches. And like I mentioned,
That's amazing, because that's my favorite Mega Pokemon.
Mega Absol is a deadly physical sweeper coming with the Magic Balance ability, so be a dick.
Yeah, big dick.
Yes. Something stupid they have put in is putting a Zoroark, and the first Absol you meet here, since it's always a Zoroark. Since the AI is set, you always use the Mega Evolved Pokemon last. So yeah, that is just basically payback. No.
Revenge.
So Zygon level 76, Sharpedo.
Yeah.
Now, like some Pokemon that don't appear here isn't in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. They are Frostlass and Dusknoir. Those Pokemon do not appear, and a lot of different ice types too. Cacturn. Cacturn's creepy. Supposedly they love to stalk someone in the desert. Very fitting where you come from in this region, in this room. You go through a desert and you meet Cacturn here. Coincidence. And they wait until their traveler is tired of moving, apparently. Well, listen to what this loser has to say.
Oh,
He
that's nice.
He calls himself a loser.
Well, that's still not nice.
To himself. You've got what it takes to go a long way. You go on to the next room and challenge your next battle.
Uh-oh.
Next one is Ghost types. I got Hades and Foxy with Shadow Ball, and including Zelda.
Ooh, you still play? Oh yeah, that's still out there.
Yes.
I'm stupid.
Yeah. And I mean, like, now they're coming with a lot more elements in it, so... You see ghosts going into those lands.
Okay, guys, I want you to look into the background.
When we're gonna talk, and I will mention when we're gonna talk to this.
You should also slow it down in the editing.
I just should make mention. I should already make mention if you just go in. I just say I will see it since it is a split second. It's like a jump scare a little jump scare.
Yeah, that's why you should point it out. Look at the chair. Look at
the chair when it's the first transcend between when the first blackout. Okay, so here goes. Not this blackout. This blackout. This. Look at the chair right now. I'm Phoebe of the Elite Four. Did you saw it? I saw it. If you see a little ghost sitting there.
This is kind of from the point of view from the ghost, in my opinion.
I did my training on Mount Fire. Well, I trained here. I gained the ability to commune with ghost-type Pokemon. And now you look.
Okay, look behind your character. Yeah.
Yes.
You see it?
Yeah. You see it? There's a little girl standing behind you.
You can still see it a bit.
Yes. The bond I developed with my Pokemon is extremely tight. Come on, just try and see if you can even inflict damage on my Pokemon.
Yes, I got typing. Good typings. Now with my ice types I can do anything.
Phoebe! You wanna know why she is dressed like that? It's specifically with what she has wearing. Health is supposed to be a parting gear for the dead. That's why she is dressed up like that. Trying to make at least kid-friendly. And trying to do that. So, Confuse Ray and Hex is really powerful, by the way. Since Hex does more damage on how many status elements, and Confuse Ray works apparently with Hex, since it becomes more powerful. So Hex. You can see it does a lot more damage. And it will hit, apparently. Really trying to give my point. So, which next? Sableye! She will use a Mega Sableye here, which is a new Mega Evolved Pokemon. It's definitely not one of the greatest. It's supposed to be just a staller, with also being really bulky. Also, this Pokemon's typing has only one weakness. Fairy.
Yep.
Well, before Gen 6, it definitely zeroed it. It's only no weakness whatever. Not nice. Not nice at all.
And everybody hates it.
Yes. Especially for those hackers, since they want to use the move called, I don't know, the ability to give it a magic guard which has no weaknesses and completely invincible unless you soak on it. So
it was hell.
Yeah. Okay, it's almost done, and well, I'll keep using my Shadow Balls and she keeps healing her Sableye since it is a bulky Pokemon. So I can use 15 of these dang things, so no worries here. Okay, who's next? After I have level 65, Bayonet. Bayonet is creepy.
Yeah, I know.
especially its Pokédex entry, it's supposed to be a doll which was thrown away, and then it came back as a ghost living puppet. And right now they seek the road just to find the child they were looking for and hunt it down. AP Pokédex entry is indeed. Why didn't I use Mega Evolution? Well. Oh! I hope I better have. Oh, wait, I forgot about the ability, so it's not a bad thing I have not Mega Evolved yet.
No.
Good choice, Zekrom Trainer. Accidentally. Accidentally, since apparently if I'm not a Mega Evolved, then the synchronized ability did not put in effect. 2 Bayonets, apparently.
Oh, damn it, I need to eat. I'll be right back.
Also, the Pokemon she doesn't normally have in Ruby Sapphire Emerald is a Dust Noir, while she has no yet 2 Dust Clops. Great! Switcheroo, let's switch them all up. I need to use a fast Pokemon, I need to use a fast Pokemon. Stupid bitch. Why you keep using that? Stop using Grudge, I don't like Grudge. If I have to go back, since now the Grudge must disappear, stop using Grudge. The key is very important. I guess I need to use a move which I'm never going to use again. Which one should I then use? Okay, it's not using move right anymore. Okay, good. So if Dusknoir is faster, then I may have the ability to win this. Good job! Without losing any PP. Bayonet, no Gretch. So maybe some experience points, and only one gains the level up. Dusknoir, she will not have this in Pokemon Ruby Sapphire Emerald, and Dusknoir exists only in Gen 4. It's played in Gen 4, so yeah. Yeah. Using Hex. No Dusknoir Bell. So here we go, defeated that Dusknoir, and it's oh boy. Oh darn, I've gotten lost. There's definitely a bond between you and your Pokemon too. I didn't recognize that fact, so it's only natural that I lost. Yep, I like to see how far your bond will carry you. Go ahead, move on to the next room. Really nice. Let's see, is there something for you? Photo button. Let me first do this. Button for my... Give it a podcast since my new one. Carbos for speed. No. Wait, it's speed continuous, I guess. And a full heal on you. And a high potion. So that's really good. I guess I can use a keep up. How many I got for you? For spatial rank, so that will be a lot more powerful. Also, you have some Lumberries and Person Berries and 2 Raspberries, which is really nice. Okay. Let me think real quick. Give a Lumberry, I will give that to Hades, in case for it's going to be freezing, but I'm pretty sure it will not. Do I actually have 6 berries, actually? Do I have to give it a 6 berries? Raspberries, Person, and Pecha, okay. Okay. Let me think here. Which one is next? You need to put in. You need to put in that line. Yeah. Okay. So after the ice type trainer. Yep. First a blizzard, and then this will appear. So basically, a nice icy tank. Oh, this is Here we go. Welcome. My name is Glacier of the Elite Four. I traveled from afar to Hoenn, so that I may hone my ice-type moves. But all I have seen are challenges by weak trainers and their Pokemon. I don't know what you will show me. What I believe it will be if I could, for once, have a serious battle against an opponent. Wow, that cold stare hurts. Ooh, that cold stare! I'm gonna get right here as the rarest for some reason. Anyways, Glacier. And she will start out with Glalie. Now can we say that she will use a Mega Glalie in the rematches. So I pretty have a competitive moveset up in here. Okay, uppercut, miss, and crunch. Okay. Even if I miss, I keep going faster and faster, and that's nice. No pun intended. Because of the speed boost ability that Mega Blade can have. So, speed boost. Walrein. So, I'm pretty sure because to stand up because it is a... Because Ryan is a... Fire type. But of course, don't interfere with my legendary... My Sky Uppercuts, which means... Nagi, Zelda, and once you hit no. I love the save process. And Speed Boost, make it even more faster. Frost Slash, she will not use this, she will use another Glalie in case you will know. In Ruby Sapphire Amulets, yes. Fire Blast, and there goes the Frost Slash. Speed Boost. Another Frost Slash. She will apparently use 2 Frost Slash apparently. I'm pretty sure one of her Pokemon is Celio. Okay. Also, the reason why I'm not using actually a Sky Uppercut because it's a ghost type. Okay. 2 Gladies, 2 Frost Slash, and a Walrein. So I'm pushing instead of another Frost Slash. She has too many Gladies and too many Frost Slash. So 2 of the evolutionary lines go through. I love home Pokemon, even though Frost Slash is a Sinnoh Pokemon. And those evolutionary Pokemon. So level 59. Excuse me, here. Ooh, that attack looks powerful. 229. See, you and your Pokemon, how hot your spirits burn. Okay. You and your Pokemon, how fiercely your spirits burn. My icy moves pale in the face of such all-consuming flame. Advance to the next room. There you will learn how fearsome the Pokemon they can truly be. Yes, indeed. You now see the true terror that is this entire place. Wait. Even this obvious way, but it's Inferno, and that dragon head there, we're going to use phases against dragon types. Onto the dragon's den. Right, God, please help me. Because you all know how powerful those dragon types are. I am the last of the Pokemon Elite Four, Drake, the Dragon Master. In their natural state, Pokemon are well-living things. They are free. At times they hinder us, at times they help us. For us to do well alongside Pokemon's partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? If you don't, you will never prevail over me. Drake. Dragon Mouth, Okay. I don't know what's difference here with Ruby's Separate Emerald. I'm pretty sure his team is so zero, but I'm pretty sure, yeah. So Zygarde will maybe sweep with the Almighty Dragon Pulse, since I'm pretty sure Zygarde has decent special attacks. Altar is supposed to be some kind of special wall. It has a special wall and a good special attack. It's an expensive wall, apparently. 80, level 59. Kingdra! I'm pretty sure yeah, he does have that. I'm pretty sure. I need to check Pokemon, Emil's Pokemon Emerald Display to see if he has Kingdra things. If we have to deal with another Kingdra, I'm not happy. Now, actually, I have 2 weaknesses then. Very thanks. Salamence! This is a fusion Pokemon indeed. He will use a Mega Salamence when you face him, and that is one of the deadly Pokemon of all. Dealing with a very good attack. I'm pretty sure all the Salamence you appear in bosses have the same moveset. Earthquake, Fire Fang, Ice Fang, Fire Fang, Ice Fang, and Double Edge, yeah. Yeah, that's true. I know that he has some Fang attacks, but those are to very good. Flygon, pretty sure he has 2 of them. I think we use Dragon Pulse, however, he actually wrecked everyone with that Dragon Pulse, and how the elite that team's player and was so scared of that Dragon Pulse. When the Druddigan and the Weavile just glared at them, like, rawr! Let me just fire out Dragon Pulse side and completely destroy this place. This is left the crate when he uses first Dragon Pulse. Oh, it's a level 15. That's very nice. Superb, it should be said. I don't know why you're not wearing that clothes. No one is sure, you only wear a trench coat, right? You deserve every test for coming this far as a trainer. You do seem to know what is needed. Yes, what a trainer needs is a true and virtuous heart. It is true their contact with trainers that Pokemon learn from right and wrong. The influence of their trainers, whose hearts, helps them go strong. You go onward. The champion is waiting. And I will wait until Champion is back, and I need to do it. I'm almost over my limit, so we are back. And we're back.
Yes, finally.
So, after a little problem with a little kid. So I will do this little slow. So I will do it slowly just to build up the atmosphere. So if you do this like this, I will do it. Also, one thing, this boss fight in the post game is a little different. I will make mention of those. I did not actually notice it.
Oh, you kind of make mention of it right now.
Not now. Not now. I will make mention when those Pokemon appear. Okay. Let's begin. Welcome, Zekrom. I was hoping I would get to see you make it here one day. Tell me, what have you seen on your journey with your Pokemon? What you have felt, meeting so many other trainers out there. Traveling this rich land of Hoenn, I've awoken something inside you. I want you to come at me with all that you've learned. My Pokemon and I will respond in return with all that we know. Let it begin. Pokemon Champion Steven. Also great music. If you either use Zekrom or Reshiram against this Starmie, it will go down pretty easily.
Yep.
Because the Terrapult goes through that thing sturdy. So once again, my Dragon Pulse. The Switcher Starmie is good with special attacks, and not very good with special attacks, not very good against physical attacks. And throw attacks. So you can block with physical attacks, but not very good with special attacks, if I actually meant to say. Come on. Not very effective.
Yeah.
It's the only flying type he has right now, even though he has a different flying type in the post game. God damn it, this thing is specifically for it to stall, for it to spike and the toxic.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. There we go, there we go. There goes that thing. See which Pokemon comes out. I hope one of the Pokemon I may want to mention. Aggron, of course. It's not a Pokemon I want to mention, so rest. Let's use Lance Wrath. Dragon Claw, of course, because Zygarde is a physical wall. It doesn't take too much. What? It switches into a... It switches into a Slate Out, since it's probably expected a ground type move.
Oh yeah, it's a bit laggy for me, so that's why I can't really see it.
It just switches into a Slate Out. Great. So I actually wanted to have a Zygarde right now to able to a little bit weaken it before I'm going to switch it over. And of course, because it is 6 turns, Zygarde fainted. Poor guy. Let me think here. Zelda. Flying, of course, hurt. I know what Mega Evolution I want to use, but not you. Is it the Pokemon I want to see, or is it not? Wait, he's going to send out a Steel type, so I'm pretty sure he's going to once again send out his Claydol. Aggron, even though Aggron. I keep thinking of... I'm not very good with words today.
Yeah, no, I probably have something to say.
So, yep, I thought so. He's going to use his full restore, so yippee doopie. That did a lot. Let's see. Aggron is not as fast, right? Yes, that's it. So, here comes Iron Steel! Let me think here. Okay. Go, Izanagi. Pressure, or Sphere. I'm not gonna use any move right now. But I'm not gonna use Spectral Ramp since that it really blocks that move. Is it the final Pokemon? The Pokemon is concerned I want to make mention? Yes, it is! Greatly! We'll have a Carbink in the post game.
Okay.
So, yeah. It doesn't make sense for him to use Carbink unless you know that he wants to use Minerals and Steel-type Pokemon. Minerals, Rock-type, Ancient Pokemon, and Steel-type Pokemon. That's basically what he uses. Come on. And take a Drain, of course, because Talk is a Dragon type that doesn't do much. This thing is basically a staller. Come on. Oh no, Palkia, no, don't you dare, Palkia. I pretty much almost have not the choice of using a full restore. Oh, no, I thought you already had it for my full restore. Just check. No, I only have my Hydro Potion, so let's use that. Because I don't want to lose another one of my strongest Pokemon.
Okay.
So, go. Take a Drain, you the Wall that, and of course the pressure for it. Of course, the pressure also going to do its job perfectly. And Spatial Ring. Come on, Palkia, hit him. God damn it, stop hitting yourself. Do I have a person going? I have one, but not gonna use it. I do have 22 revives, which I apparently did not actually have to use my money for that. Come on! I thought he's going to use this thing. This looks bad again. Now, I'm pretty sure he's only able to use 15 times. Then, okay, yes, he's only able to use 15 times, then he will keep spent, now he will use a different move. Thank God! Spatial Ring. Can you finally snap out of the confusion? Yeah, we go, good boy. Special Ring, and of course it gets boosted by the Lustrous Orb, again. Okay, Krill hit, that's nice. No. Probably always goes first, so. Or Sphere. That never misses. No, let's keep it like this. And Krill hit again. So, where's next? Armaldo, you will have an Aerodactyl in the post game instead of this Pokemon. Because it's also a water bird type, let's see how much this will do. Instant kill, apparently. So, pretty sure his last Pokemon is next. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Yes, Metagross. He says to use Metagross always for last.
Always. And because of one reason you will see in 5, 4, 2... Oh wait, you switch first, damn it.
Poor man. Okay, well, the reason is, of course, he uses Mega Evolution after my Blaziken Mega Vulture. Because, of course, we're facing the final battle, it's obvious thing we're using that awesome animation just to make it not climatic.
Yeah.
Right, just touches the ring. Normally you see that every time you once again boot up the game and you using Mega Evolution. Mega Metagross comes with the top class and is a very fast physical attacker, also pretty bulky. Other words, jack of all trades, apparently. And it does it well. Also,
it's an amazing Pokemon.
I suggest looking out. This thing comes fully loaded with Giga Impact. And that is a physical Hyper Beam. Pressure if Palkia is faster than I'm. So, Palkia, nope, it's gonna use Bullet Punch and hopefully it fails my Palkia. This, of course, because of Mega Metagross is dangerously strong. I wanted to both to the legendaries of Gen 3 is indeed as Megas. Both Salmon and Metagross. I didn't mention Mega Salmon. You're right. So there we go. Thanks to Foxy.
Good job, Foxy.
So I, the champion, fall in defeat. You get a lot of money for this.
A shitload of money.
Yeah. Just as I have come to expect. Zekrom, you are truly an excellent Pokemon trainer.
Eggs.
Congratulations to you, and thank you. I want to learn how you feel about this world. What kind of ideals you have developed with your Pokemon. I feel I was able to find the answer in our battle. The things you have for your Pokemon, and the way that your Pokemon gave all in battle in response to those feelings. Those two equated a great power. That is how you seized victory today. I felt a thrill of excitement in my breast when we first met, and now I know for sure that feeling was not misplaced. You are rightfully the whole region's new. Second wait, I have come to advise you've got to hear before challenging champion.
Too late.
You're too slow. Wait, what? What? Second, could it be that it's already over? See, what did I say, May? Didn't I tell you that Zekrom would be just fine? Zekrom, you finally done it. When I heard that you defeated your own father at the Pelibur Gym, I thought perhaps you had a chance. But the thing you've actually become the champion. But congratulations on today's victory. Now, go in there with your head held high. Zekrom, no, I should call you the Hoenn Region's new Pokemon League champion. Come with me, champion. I'm very sorry, but only a trainer who has successfully become the champion may go beyond this point. You'll need to wait outside with the professor. No way! Just joking, it's okay, it's fine. Rules are rules, right? Second, honestly, congratulations. As you may have noticed something funny on her wrist. This is where we maintain the records of Pokemon that prevail through the harshest of battles. It is here that League Champions are honored. Come, we will use this machine to record your name and the names of the partners who battled along with you to triumph over the Pokemon League. The Hall of Fame. Zygarde, level 77. Foxy the Espeon, level 67. Palkia the Izanagi, 56. Zelda the Gardevoir, level 50.
Oh yeah.
Hades the Dusknoir, level 60. Rhine the Blaziken, level 60. Congratulations on becoming the Pokemon League champion. I find it funny, red and blue, ruby and sapphire. Time for some ending scenes learned in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emeralds.
Yeah.
See something funny on her wrist. Like I mentioned before. Welcome back, Zekrom. Oh, scrolling, I don't like it. Just thought, you know, that since we are both here and all, that I wait for you. We set out on this journey together, right? So maybe we should finish it together too. So come on, let's go home. Back to Little Town. This is really nice. A
nice touch.
A nice touch and nice music for the credit scene. It's really serene with the piano.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about this game?
I like the game. It's a good remake.
Good remake with a nice twist.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure we're almost getting to a nice twist. I'm pretty sure in X and Y we had to fight against AZ after the whole thing, so I'm pretty sure there will be a secret, a true final battle somewhere, but we have the credit scene, so... Also, something that's going to, what I feel like, will come out really right now, actually. So...
Okay.
The credits is also you go straight down memory lane. These pictures are show what have happened. Just a summary of what happened during your adventure. The Pokemon that appear here are basically
the ones you use in the battle.
Yes, for example, Torchic against Poochyena, the first battle in the game.
Yep. Oh, it's so awesome.
Yes.
That's why I keep replaying the game.
Yep.
If you want to, I can record mine and you can show mine next to yours. So we can make a kind of comparison.
Then we have Mudkip against Torchic, which I finished very easily. Well,
rogue level or not?
You're pretty sure. Wally catching his wallet, he became a badass apparently.
Yeah.
Nuzleaf against Nosepass. Petra.
For Petra, she's in my PC now. So she will be used. Rest in peace, Petra.
Now my wallet against that Makuhita, which apparently was pretty easy, apparently.
That leader was hell in Emerald, in my opinion.
Yes, because of the focus punch.
Yep.
Meaning Steven, the Pokemon once again was in front of my party, so yeah. Also at the mural apparently too. Maxi of Team Magma.
No, thanks.
Meaning Maxi. Nuzleaf against that Magneton. You'll see a lot of bells actually finished by Nuzleaf actually.
Yeah. Because she is an awesome Pokemon. And I can't believe you abandoned her.
Her, it was a female.
Yeah, I said her.
Okay, sorry. I thought you said him. Archie of Team Aqua!
No. That's a better one.
Oh, you mean Maxi of Team Magma in Alpha Sapphire here.
Yeah.
My shiny Espeon beating that camera, a Maxi of Team Magma.
Oh god, no.
Shiny. Also, they also put that it's shiny. That is really just like a green Espeon like that.
Yeah.
So in case you did encounter a shiny Pokemon, so it's really nice.
It's amazing. They show exactly what Pokemon you use.
Espeon that literally wrecked that that slacking of Norman. It was really nice. Latias and Latios, which apparently count at the same time, apparently.
Yeah, kind of.
Yes, I have to go back just to get that, so you can have the Mega Ring for going to capture Latias. So it's not different way. Mega Latios since the Ice and Reds against we're known as Altaria.
Well, that was the same for my Latias. My Latias fought against that one too. But it wasn't Mega.
Yeah. Mega Latias is that it's only smaller and its eyes are yellow.
Yep.
That's the only differences. Shiftry going into the Magnum Hideout, so once again prove that I use Shiftry.
That was the last one of Bad Press Journeys, right?
Yes. And Dusk Noir and Shifty Bell alongside against Tailiza.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a double bell, so that's why I'll also show that. Then Groudon was awakened. That is a stupid picture.
I know, right?
Of Groudon, like, roar!
It was better than Alpha Sapphire.
Wait about it. Did this roar? Also roar.
Alpha Sapphire did cool.
I'm pretty sure the Pokemon that actually begins in this next picture is probably what you saw. Picture Mega Latios against Groudon. Yep. That's so pretty.
I know, right?
Final Groudon is a really pretty Pokemon, and especially its shiny form. Showed how deadly Groudon is in its final version against Wallace. And I also like that both the final versions of the alternate forms, Mega Groudon form versus Mega Galay, which you saw actually back then. Also, what we like is against that Groudon, Kyogre, and its third version in its alternate forms showed it's really shiny. Espeon took good care of that against that Metagross, which was really nice. So you don't need you're just basically have nice music while also watching your memories, basically.
Yep.
Yes, Suki Miyama, Kiyomi Itana, Aki Sakurai.
Wow.
Yuta Yakai, Toya Yonada, Shiho Harirushi, Yuki Okada, Shinichi Matsuda. Remember Matsuda? Satoru Iwata.
Rest in peace.
Yes. I always mention that now you still see Satoru Iwata in the games he has made when he was just the thing. They will not change to the current president. And what's this?
Romance.
Here we are in Route 103. Eh? Very nostalgic, isn't it? Oh, and we're in a pond? This is my first bell, isn't it? Zekrom, could you do something for me? Come on, let's bell one more time.
Uh-oh.
I want to know what you saw on your journey, how you felt, and what you experienced out there. I want to understand everything about you and your Pokemon, Zekrom. And then, I want you to understand everything about me and mine. Yep, they're not kidding. You have the true final bell is against May, and like I mentioned before, she has a Mega Bracelet.
Yep.
You won't get any experience points from this battle. Win or lose, you will win this. You will go on to the next. You still beat the game even if you lose.
And that's a nice touch.
Yes. Also, one more thing. Like I mentioned before, no experience points by defeating a Pokemon. You just go straight to the next Pokemon.
Snow battling. Go on.
Yeah. Also, like I mentioned before, she has a Mega Blaze, meaning that she's using a Mega Ball Pokemon, and I wonder what that is.
Who knows?
Breloom. Zygarde is sweeping this battle by both Dragon Pulse and Landgrab. Critical hit? Are you kidding me, Zygarde? Oh, Raichu. Raichu is actually interesting since it has a different cry right now.
So it won't resemble Pikachu's old friend.
Yes. However, apparently Pikachu didn't actually have to move high, ironically. So there goes Raichu once again because the Tigers are really badass. Okay, this is what I'm. This is of course what is. Of course, this bell wasn't in Pokemon Red, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald because Mega Evolution is introduced in this generation. She will use
Game Freak. I would like it.
Mega Swampert comes with a Swift Swim ability, so if you have Kyogre in your team, that's problematic. However, of course, a critical hit from a Dragon Pulse will take care of it. She will, of course, have a Mega Blaze again, Mega Sceptile when you depending what team you use. Thanks, Zekrom. You really are a champion. Also, she has a Wailord if you not have chosen Torchic. Meaning so many different people. And counting so many Pokemon. It's just really... It's been really, really fun. Zekrom, look at that. A meteor shower. Pokemon Omega Ruby. Great game. Pokemon Nintendo Creatures Incorporated and Game Freak. Nintendo, the Pokemon Company, and Game Freak Incorporated are the artists of this software for the purpose of copyright, even though there are no copyrighted music in this game.
That's awesome.
The end. Saving.
Ow.
Also, there's something interesting going on now. Also, the music you hear right now is the same music when AZ found his Floret once again.
Yeah.
Norman? Norman? Sorry, I know you're watching your show, but... What is it? You do remember that we planned to go watch the meteor shower in Moss Deep. About that, I've been waiting to tell you, but... It now looks like I'm going to have to be at the gym that day. Oh, well, work is work, I suppose. I'm sorry, honey. No, it's fine. No, really, it's fine. But what should we do with the tickets we bought? That's true. We already paid for them, but so... I will see you guys next time for the new story in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, the Delta episodes.